Here we have a John Deere 8, the 1946. This is Harry Swanson Jr. from Mundelein, Illinois. Here we have a 1957 John Deere 520. This is Harry Swanson Jr. from Mundelein, Illinois. A lot of times John Deere and all the other companies would sort of change the names, lettering, numbering, etc. of their tractors as they went on. So the John Deere A became the 50, which then eventually became the 520. The 20 series were the ones that were the first John Deere tractors to have the yellow going down the side of the tractor, which became iconic for them. Here's the John Deere 530, 1959, Harry Swanson Jr. from Mundelein, Illinois. That 520 that you saw coming through before, when John Deere decided to start making their new generation of tractors, they were already 7 years in advance. They needed to delay them a little bit. They made those 30 series tractors to basically buy them some time while they were making their new big boys. Here's the John Deere 520. It's 1957. This is our president and one of the directors, Taylor Sunderledge, local here from Sycamore. And here we have Jimmy Esposito on a John Deere 4020. This is Taylor Sunderledge's from Sycamore, Illinois. You can see on the back of that, that has that 3-point hitch. Again, that was Harry Ferguson developed that. They have such a good design that pretty much every single manufacturer of tractors after had to follow suit. The 3-point hitch is still the standard for agricultural Super H. Brian Marlowe from Hampshire, Illinois. The Super H, basically a stronger version of the H. And here we have some very important people. This little gravity wagon we got pulled by here with our parking lot crew. They're the ones that make sure everybody gets a good parking spot. They try to make sure everything runs smoothly. We appreciate them being out here for that. Here we have a tractor with some excellent patina. This is a Farmall B. It's a 1945. This is the Happ family from Genoa, Illinois. Easy, sort of similar with the early John Deere tractors. There wasn't a lot of thought going into the styling. They just sort of put sheet metal over to cover what they needed to cover to protect it from the elements. This is an excellently restored Farmall F20 at that. Probably one of the best looking ones out here, I'd have to say. We have another Farmall Cub, part of the Fat Family collection from Huntley, Illinois. An awesome looking chrome sack on there. New driver going along. Here's fourth generation. And the other generations are coming up behind here. Here we have another part of the Fat Family collection. This is a Farmall M. Fat family coming here from Huntley, Illinois. Again, 4 generations of family out here. Here we have sort of a unique Bob from Sycamore. The 2510 is unique because at the time, worldwide, tricycle front ends had sort of gone away, but there was still a want for them in the United States, specifically. John Deere, when they made their new generation of tractors, made that tricycle front end version of their new generation of tractors just for the United States because there was such a demand. Here we have a 1950 John Deere A, late style. This is Bob Johnson from Sycamore, Illinois. He's got the wide front end on there. That's an adjustable front end. You see there's some bolts in the front axle there. You can pull those out and adjust your treadless to what you need for your crops. Here we have a 1951 late style John Deere A. This is Joe Lynn from Sycamore.